So Facebook has lost a ton of money, and their stocks went down because I believe it was because of the Apple privacy stuff, and then probably among other things, which is grand. I love that Facebook is, actually starting to feel some hurt because they're bad at privacy. There's a whole bunch of stuff, with the whole disinformation, that person who leaked that information out not too long, was it a few months ago, like last year sometime? Yeah, leaked about all that kind of stuff about Facebook. And honestly, people should start straying away from Facebook, even though I know how hard it can be because people use that to promote their stuff and try to keep in contact with family members and friends and stuff like that, which can be very difficult to get rid of that kind of stuff. And there's alternate sites and places you can go, but Facebook is just easier for people to use. But beyond that, really, you shouldn't be using Facebook. Granted, I'll be using Facebook at least until it probably dies completely, because it's one of the ways that I can get my videos out and people can see them. And not only that, and other sites too, but Facebook is pretty big, and they have a pretty big audience still, and it's a good way to promote your videos. But beyond that, they're just a terrible company. It is what it is. But also going to saying about billionaires and stuff like that is Jeff Bezos, wanting to, what was that meme of him wanting to get rid of that bridge so he can get his $40 million yacht through it or something like that. That's kind of just the things billionaires will do, right? I don't know how anyone could like a billionaire, because just the shit that they get away with, not paying taxes, influencing policy, influencing people around the world, like Elon Musk, who not only has a ton of money, but also is just an incredible idiot when it comes to politics. And people listen to him and people think he's an expert in everything that has to do with politics and stuff like that, which is ridiculous in my mind. But yeah, it's what am I trying to say here? Conservatives will hate billionaires, but they won't hate all of them. They'll like some billionaires over others, which in my mind is that's a little bit hypocrisy right there. Because basically you're saying that this billionaire is better than this billionaire because they say better shit than that one, or they do better stuff, or they hold my political opinion, so they're better than the other billionaires, which isn't the way you shouldn't look at it. They're still against you, the little guy, the little small businesses and all that, kind of stuff. They're still against you. It's just they might hold your political opinion. Should you hold that, just because they hold that political opinion, you should know that they're still not for you. They're for themselves. And they'll have policies that support them and not you. That's something to think about. Especially when it comes between all these bigger billionaires like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Those two in particular, it's really easy to be oh, Jeff Bezos has a lot of liberal policies, he supports. But in actuality, his workplaces are complete and utter trash. They're not good. And then Elon Musk has a lot of more conservative, viewpoints, which are, in my opinion, wrong. And I really don't understand how people can just blindly accept these billionaires. Especially when the 2016 election, when they voted in Donald Trump. Literally, they voted in a millionaire. Isn't that a little bit of hypocrisy there, you don't like some billionaires, but you'll put in other people who are rich into office just because they're not a politician, because they'll think they'll run it like a business or some shit, even though that's not logical, because you don't know how they're going to act until they get into office. I don't know. Just some thoughts on my mind recently, especially with the whole Facebook thing coming out. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.